All right, folks. It's Brad here to ruin your summer. For those of you who want to make a Schoology account or need to make a Schoology account, I wanted to try and make this as painless as possible. So there is here's a quick tutorial. It's going to show you how to create your own account, how to verify your account, how to connect your account with the other teachers at Heritage Peak, so that we can all see each other and talk to each other, and also how to change your password, and even if you need to change your email after the fact. So here we go. I'm going to start up here. I'm going to make an account for Julie. Merry Christmas, Julie, for those of you who are cursing me for not choosing you. Julie's probably going to need an account quickest, and I feel like I'm putting the most on her with this, so that's why I chose her. But also, when she sits here and opens it up for the first time, those of you who make your own, you'll be both cursing my name, but also far more accustomed to the program. So, there's a trade-off. So at any rate, here we go. You get this page. Just type in Schoology on any browser, and it'll give you a link. When it looks something like this, you know you're on the right page. Go to Sign Up. Select Instructor. Hopefully you knew that part. Julie, I'm going to put this in, and I actually went and double-checked your name. I just, I had to. I didn't want to misspell it. I'm going to go ahead and use your Heritage Peak email account here. So at heritagepeak.org. And then for a password, Julie, for now, I'm going to use it's a semi-challenging one, but it's probably one you're going to want to change. It's Billie Jean King's, what is it called? License plate. So you hit cap locks and you go 10SNE1 question mark. All right, I'll repeat that because they want me to repeat it. It's 10SE numeral 1 question mark. And remember to hit cap locks for that. All of the letters need to be capitalized. All right, so once you have that, you go ahead and hit register. Oops, apparently I did not do it quite right. So let me try this again. 10SNE1 question mark 10SE. Well, let's say 10SNE1 question mark. Let's see if I got it right this time. Okay, there we go. So again, Julie, 10SE1 question mark. And then, like I said, I'll show you guys how to change it. So you go to United States, you go to select a state. We are obviously California. We go to Sacramento, even though I know we are called Elk Grove, we're technically in Sacramento. Mento. I did not spell that right. Here's the English teacher again. All right, school. And then we should pop up Heritage. I put us in there a little while ago. Heritage Peak. All right, and then make sure you select Elk Grove. Okay, hit that. Go select. And then here we go. I put you in there. Now, there's a little tutorial here. You might want to go through it. I'm going to tell you a lot of the stuff, so I'm going to close that. Sorry for the horrible cut there. I'm still learning how to use this program. So the next step that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to verify your account. All right, that's this button right here. And there's 2 steps to that one. And I'm not going to be able to show you this one in action, but hopefully it makes sense. You go ahead, you put a mobile number in here, you send it, and it's going to send you a code. So, just put in your number, and you'll get the code back. You enter the code here, and then what's going to happen is you'll get a little button up at the top here that says your account has been verified. Now this is kind of important because if you don't do that piece, the computer doesn't know for sure that you are a human being. But once it does put you in there and it verifies you, there's a couple of other things that you're going to want to do. The first one is you're going to want to connect with everybody here at Heritage Peak. All right. So you will go ahead and look on here, and you can just find all of the people who have already kind of come onto the page. For example, I'm clicking S, so my beautiful face will appear. Why is it not doing it? Oh, there we go. It's just going slowly. Oh, we are there. Okay, sorry. I'm still on my first coffee. So where am I? Ah, here we go. B. Scott. All right. You will simply see my name here. Once you've connected, you will see an additional button here that asks if you want to connect with me. You can only connect with staff. They don't give you this little piece for students. But like I said, anybody who is staff, you just kind of go on through and you find us. Same thing over here. You will see Rosalie, and there will be a little connect button here. You click connect, and then we will go ahead and verify it, and then we are connected. Okay, so that allows you to do a couple of different things. The first one is it will allow me on my account to go ahead and make you administrators of my account. What that means is that you can see all of my classes. This is something we couldn't do on PowerSchool, but something that we will do here. Now, I won't necessarily make everyone an administrator of all my classes and vice versa, but for the example with Julie here, she will need to be an administrator of all of my classes so that she can see everything. The other thing it's going to allow you to do is just get into some different parts of Schoology that we're going to end up using. I'll give you one example. One of the groups I've created so far is simply a group for us to communicate with each other, and it's even got a calendar on there. So the one that I have right now, it's just HPSEG. But if you choose this one, if you go to your groups, and I'll go ahead and I'll do this one again. Let me go to my home page. If you go up to groups, and then you click on browse, it's going to give you these different choices. Right now you have no groups, so this is probably going to show you nothing. Okay, exactly. School groups are the ones that have been created so far. These two are mine. This one is John Udy's, and this one is a student group. Public groups are ones outside of us altogether. They are, global. You can check those out if you want to, but the one that you're interested would be this one right here. So if you go to this one, all right, you can click on request to join. And I can approve you, or similarly, Rosalie can approve you. But once you are in here and we have approved you, I'm going to go over to this other screen right here and actually approve you, Julie. Where am I? HP Seg. All right, so we have. All right, so now I have gone ahead and approved Julie's request. It doesn't look tremendously different here, but now once we are done, this will have all the staff who use Schoology on here. We can post announcements. I have already put in a calendar that just has the basic school year in there. So we have first day, we have vacations, we have last day, things like that, and that can certainly be updated. And then inside of here, you are going to, like I said, you're going to want to eventually join classes. Now, I'm going to do that for Julie in here, but the way that happens is the individual teacher will give you an access code. And this is the kind of thing that you guys can do independently. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do all of my courses for Julie here because, like I said, I think she's going to need to see all my courses. For most of you, you're only going to want to join other people's classes, be an admin for people's classes, if you really need to get in there and look at it. So anybody who's team teaching, things like that, John, you're going to want to be in on everybody. But that, like I said, you need an access code for, so that's kind of another step that we can take care of later. I'm going to cancel out of this one now. The last thing I promised I'd do for you is show you how to change your password and email if you want to. So what you do, again, let me show you here. You got your name right here, and then you got the arrow. Those are two different options. Okay, so go ahead and hit the arrow, hit account settings. Once you get to account settings, you can do a bunch of things. You can change your name here. You can put a title on there. You can change your username. You know, if you don't want to type in Jay Fritchie at Heritage Peak every time, you can go ahead and change your username to, you know, Google Thorpe or something like that. And then same thing with your password, but that's kind of another step up here. One thing, if you do change your username and you're not using an email, they're going to ask you each time for your school name. Obviously, Heritage Peak is long, so it's kind of easier if you type in our zip code, which is 95829. But if you're going to do this only on one computer, you just have to do that the first time, and you just tell your browser to remember. Okay. All right. I know that's a lot of stuff, but like I said, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. Here's, you know, with this video, feel free to restart it, to play the parts that you want, to pause and actually look at things, to send me hate mail, or to send me mail asking for some help or advice. I'm more than happy to try to make this as painless as it can be. Okie dokie. Have lovely summers.